Hello and welcome, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and staying connected. Today, I am going to talk to someone who has been a multitasker. He has been a radio jockey, he's worked as a TV anchor, he's been a professional dancer, a motivational speaker, and lovely personality. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Glenn Saldana, a radio jockey from Fever 104. Thank you so much for joining me, Glenn. Sorry.
You have to keep this. You have to start like this. No, you cannot edit this. This cannot be edited. Amit, you cannot edit this. For everybody, I want everybody in Mumbai and all over the world watching this chat, Amit and I, to be precise. He just called me Glan, and that's what half the world calls me. Glan, glue, glang, glee, glow. It's like that guy in the train, that sound. Clink, clink, cold drinks, clink, clink, clink. I am that. So yes, good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I am with my brother Amit. My name is Glan, and he's Amit.
I think I have been preparing too much on you, and that's why it happened. Thank you so much for joining me and doing this interview for my channel. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely, brother. Always, always.
Professional dancing, how did that happen?
Yeah, I always loved to be on stage. I was that kid at home who would just start dancing when 2 or 3 people are gathered. जो 2-3 लोग जमा हो जाते थे तो हमारे घर में ऐसे ही होता था कि भाई अब डांस करना है तुमको अब तो I always loved it. Plus I've always looked up to Terence as a role model. I've always seen him, and I also happen to be a part of his family. So वो dancing has literally been in my genes. So,
Which is stone, by the way.
yeah. Pandemic, bro. I'm just wearing one pair of jeans for the last 6 months. I couldn't go out purchasing any other pants. But yeah, so what I'm trying to get at is I've always loved dancing, and dancing is always, it just makes me happy. It made me happy. 10 years back, when I was about 20, 18, 19, 20 to be precise, at that time, this hip hop culture in India just boomed. Like everybody wanted to be a b-boy, everyone wanted to flip, and everyone wanted to do stunts and all. But
Yes.
I said, see, it's not that I couldn't do it. The truth was, I just couldn't do it because my shoulder would never let me do these things. I had a major
Yes.
injury. So I said, why not try something else when everybody is doing this? Why herd mentality? Try something else. So I started developing my skills with salsa and all of that.
What was that one thing that made you decide that, okay, I want to be a radio jockey?
बचपन से ना I used to always take part in elocution competitions, debates, storytelling. I used to go to like I lived in a place where I met different people, different accents, different mannerisms. And I'm so glad that my childhood was in that particular place where, I met so many different people, and they were row houses. So you can go into anyone's house. Everyone's doors were open. So I used to come back home and share all those experiences with my mom. I would impersonate those people and what they say in a very interesting manner. So I realized, and I think most importantly, my mother realized very early on that this boy has this skill set to basically tell stories in an interesting manner. Mom used to take a lot of effort in guiding me through these elocution competitions, through these debates and all of these things. And slowly, college में, फिर school में, ये सारी चीजें develop हुई. And eventually, there was a radio audition which I went for. Actually, I just went there because my friend didn't have a partner. She's like, there's nobody. Can you just partner up? I said, हाँ, ठीक है. I mean, if you insist. And I went and I won the radio competition, and then life just happened. So it's been quite an interesting journey, but it's also been because, I think years, बोलते ना कि वो बीज बोया था बचपन में कहीं पे, वो लोगों को एंटरटेन करना, 4-5 लोगों को जमा करके उनको कहानियां सुनाना, उनको कुछ ऐसे किस्से बताना, या फिर किसी की मिमिक्री करना, किसी की नकल उतारना कि इसने इसको कैसे बोला होगा, इसने इसकी मम्मी ने इसको कैसे पीटा होगा घर पे. तो वो सारी आई मीन shouldn't be going into people's house and seeing इसने इसको कैसे पीटा होगा. बट 90s के बच्चे हैं यार, यही चलता था. There was no Netflix and there was no Spotify and all of that for me at that time. There was only Cartoon Network and तेरे घर में कितना तूने मार खाया वो. That's all. So
Correct.
all of that, man, it was interesting. So that's how it all happened.
Mark Hamill and Katy Perry. These two are great entertainer and they are really, really big. And when they came to India, you got a chance to interview and talk to them. And I
Yeah.
remember seeing you one of the videos where you performed a little number for also for her, for Katie.
Yeah.
Um, I want to understand how different it is when you have to interview someone from from Hollywood and when you have to interview someone from Bollywood. What is your experience?
So I don't think there's a difference. I just see that I keep my energy levels up because that's how I am as a person. I've got trolled miserably at times for just being hyperactive. Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, and I'm going to say this for the first time on this interview. You're having a bad day. I will send you an interview of mine where they're not talking about my interview. They're just trolling my energy, and you will laugh. You will laugh at the comments because sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, इतना भी बुरा नहीं था, इतना troll करने का जरूरत नहीं था. Like if there are 500 comments, 430 comments are just trolling. ये कितना overacting कर रहा है, 50 रुपया काट overacting का, कितना energy है. But that is who I am, and I am not going to change that for you. Yes, there is a difference in terms of protocol when you're interviewing a international star. If they tell you that they are going to be there at 11:03, your interview starts at 11:03, and they say 11:14 your interview ends. There's one guy sitting down with a placard saying 2 minutes left. 11:14 your interview is done. It's done. They will cut.
Okay.
Because they work with timelines. With Mark Hamill and Adam Driver, they said, boss, you have 10 minutes each, and your 10 minutes start from the time you open the door and you enter inside. So you want to dilly-dally, you want to sit and you want to take, you want to have it, अब तुमको time कटाना है तुम करो, लेकिन तुम्हारा clock tick हो रहा है. So they were supremely particular about timing. अपने यहाँ तो होता है ऊपर नीचे. That's why we have that phrase, no, Indian Standard Time. अपने हिसाब से.
Sometimes time is the issue. Sometimes it's the mood of their celebrity, like especially when they are coming in from an overnight shoot or maybe something which is very, very scary, or they are not up to it. How do you manage to match their energy when you have to do this kind of a high energy show?
So I know for a fact that there are times a celebrity is very exhausted. He or she is very tired because promotions is a very, very tiring, laborious process. It can really, really annoy the living lights out of you. You haven't slept properly. You're answering the same questions. You're doing the same interview and the same routine. It's boring after a point. I know it's your film. I know you're passionate, but it can get very it's excruciating at times. Before the shoot starts, right? 5 minutes before the shoot starts, I just have a little interaction with them, try to gauge what their mood is. And luckily, I've had that bandwidth and that scope because I've worked so much, so I know them not on a complete personal front, but I know them. People, they know that okay, this boy hosts the show. He is Mumbai's youngest breakfast radio show presenter. So they know okay, this is my energy. So they know. So there are many times people have come and told me that, dude, we were having a horrible day. Thank you that we started our interview process with you because now we're alive. Now we're awake. Now we feel okay. Let's go. Let's take it.
So what are the challenges that you're facing when it comes to work from home?
I am washing dishes over time. I'm seeing the same people all the time. It was great. 1 महीने के लिए, 2 महीने के लिए, 3 महीने के लिए, 6 महीने हो गए. थोड़ा ओडी हो रहा है. But यार, like for example, मैं अपना शो रिकॉर्ड कर रहा हूँ तो अंदर से कुकर चालू हो जाता है. मैं अपना शो रिकॉर्ड कर रहा हूँ, अचानक से इंटरकॉम पे फोन आता है, सर आपका पार्सल आया है. I'm like, भाई मैं लाइव शो के बीच में हूँ, सर आपका पार्सल आया है. I'm like, and then I actually go on radio and say, मेरा पार्सल आया है, 1 सेकंड माफ कर देना, this is work from home. So I actually integrated, counting my blessings and the fact that by the grace of the universe and the grace of the creator, I think at least I have a home, at least I have my family with me right now. So I'm in a very blessed place, very privileged space.
Yes, absolutely. There's the television show that you host.
Right.
How did that happen? Were you approached by the company basis some work that you used to do, or how did that happen?
I don't know. They spotted me on Instagram, and I got a DM one day on Instagram, and I had not seen that DM for like months. And I I didn't even realize that there was this DM. And one day I was just going through, I'm like, ये क्या है? I'm like, इतने महीने से मैंने इसको avoid किया. And then I called the person up, and then she's like, "Yeah, we still have an opening. Would you like to come and audition?" I said, "Great, why not?" I went, I auditioned. The kind of audition that I gave, they were like, "Boss, यही चाहिए था." I said, "ठीक है." And I was lucky. I was lucky. I was very lucky, man. It was
And
a good
that's
time.
Sitare Masti Mein.
Yes, yes, yes. I'd love to thank Amit, who were my initial producers. Amit, who was the director, Saab Amit, and man, that guy is a genius. Lots of loved him. Great, great, great. Vishal, Amit, my current director, Tej. Really, superb, superb guys to work with.
What about आज कुछ नया करते हैं on
Ah,
Spotify?
oh, you heard that also? Wow. So I had this site. Wow, wow. क्या research किया यार? I I'm going to ask my team to just to request you to come on board and to be a part of our R&D team. क्या research किया है? Okay. So आज कुछ नया करते हैं is this podcast series that I did last year and I released this on Spotify this year. It speaks about my journey. Basically, I've told people these are the mistakes that I have made, and these are the things that I have done, and I'm trying to evolve and try to figure out things. These are your mistakes, also my mistakes. I'm sure we all make these mistakes, and I'm okay saying that, yeah, I fucked up. Don't make my mistakes, make new ones so I can learn from you. We generally search for happiness and peace outside. We associate happiness and peace with materialistic things, and it's normal. All of us do that. I am no Baba or Gyani. I have done that the most, and hence I am saying I've realized that, boss, it doesn't work like that. We generally say मेरे पास पैसा आएगा तो मैं खुश रहेगा, मेरे पास ये आएगा तो मैं खुश रहूंगी, मेरे पास ये होगा तो मैं खुश रहेगा. But the point is you're delaying your happiness. You don't know whether you'll get it or not. So I make it a practice to try and remain happy in everyday situations. Find happiness in the smallest of the smallest things. It is hard, Amit. It is fucking difficult. It is fucking difficult. We live in a world where we're constantly comparing ourselves to others. Our social media likes, followers define who we are, and that's how we have conditioned our brains. And unfortunately, right now I'm giving you gyan, but I only know at times, like when I'm sitting alone and sometimes I'm like, "Ye kyun nahi chala yaar?" And I'm feeling jaded and I'm feeling upset. It's very easy to give all this motivational talk. Arey, kuch na, lead your life, but you get fucked. Really. And it's hard. It is hard. We all live in a very difficult stage at this moment because A, the pandemic, B, we're constantly on our phones where we don't have time to spend with ourselves. The screen time has increased. Everything is social media. Everything is jo dikhta hai wo bikta hai type. So you're always trying to cope up and catch up and whatnot. It's a crazy race. So I made some rules. I don't touch my phone the moment I wake up in the morning. I try my level best to keep my phone in the other room. That's why I got another alarm. So I don't use my phone as an alarm because then I want to constantly check my phone. So basic चीजें जो मैं करता हूँ और मैं लोगों से कहता हूँ, देख भाई, मेरी भी लाइफ जितना तुमको लगता है ना कि ग्लैमरस हो, मजा आ रहा है, डिनाई नहीं करूंगा. और ऐसा नहीं है कि ओ कितना टफ लाइफ है, नहीं, ये मैंने चूज किया है. दिस इज माय चॉइस. बट I also go through struggle like you and all of us. In fact, I'm not the only one.
And like you said that it's all about being out there, but we don't see you. We see different characters. We saw. I also remember Agnes Auntie ready to fight. I have seen Seema Taparia. I have seen so many characters.
Right.
So could you please give us one character?
I am unleashing the female. I'm letting the female energy out. And I so basically all of my characters are inspired by people I met in my life, like an Agnes Auntie. I have known an auntie who was like that. Like I know for a fact that I do this character called Hello Srivastav. Now nobody knows who Srivastav is. Everybody wants to meet Srivastav. Now, it's not my character, but Srivastav has become so big that now I am so stressed out. The day I introduce people to Srivastav, they'll be like, yeah, Srivastav? I'm like, that's why I'm like, okay, Abhi Srivastav nahi aayega. I'm just going to call her Srivastav. So all these characters are people that I play are people whom I have met in my day-to-day life. I've picked up their mannerism, what they've, the way they speak, their lingo, their jargon. I've understood, okay. And obviously, I've added a little of bit of my own tadka to it, making it a little caricaturish. Not, they don't really speak like that. They do speak like that, but just a little tadka. You always have to add your own spunk to it. And I love listening to people talk because that is my bank of content. So you talk, I will listen, and then I will make content. And that's how it
And
is,
then-
man.
So
Yeah.
you talk and I will listen, and when I will talk, everyone will listen.
Said-
I had so much fun, and I don't feel like closing this interview at all right now. Loving this whole moment of conversation, bro. Thank you so much for the
Thank you.
time. And please do go ahead and follow Glenn Saldana on Instagram because he has some amazing stuff to offer. And of course, subscribe to his channel on YouTube.
So all I'm going to say is tata, bye-bye. Thank you so much for this lovely interview. It was a great chat. And, I hope to meet you very soon once this pandemic is over. And you take care of yourself. Be awesome. You've always been awesome. And spread the love, spread the positivity that you're doing. And yeah, man, continue inspiring a lot of, people with all the good work. And take care of yourself, buddy.
You too. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much, Glenn.